everyone, my name is Roxy and I'm back again, and as you can see, I'm on a comfy couch. So just a little precaution, or not precaution. So a lot of misconceptions about yoga is that you have to be flexible, fit, you have to have a yoga mat and all the things, but you can literally start doing yoga right on your couch, in your home, comfy in your pajamas if you need to. So let's start off by taking a seat, and wherever you need to take a seat, as long as it's firm and no wheels, not rolling around. And then come to a comfortable seat, root down through your sits bones, and maybe plant your feet firmly. And then bring your hands on your thighs, and then pull the crown of your head up. Sit tall, squeeze your shoulder blades together, roll your shoulders back. Nice. And then close your eyes just for a second. Begin to settle into this space and be aware that you are dedicating this time to yourself, your body, and your practice. And then take a deep breath in, fill up your belly, fill up your chest. And then side out exhale, just like you're drinking a soda. One more time, inhale, fill up your belly, fill up your chest. And then side out exhale. Beautiful. And then begin to breathe normally, but being mindful of how you are intaking your breath. Again, just filling up your belly and chest, exhaling at your own pace. Beautiful. And slowly blink your eyes open. And then place your hand on your heart, together, touching, and then bringing your thumbs to your chest. So I like to start off each practice, or even my day, just setting an intention for my practice, just for my day and what I'm trying to accomplish, or maybe some nice words to tell myself, a nice little affirmation. So whatever that may be, maybe I love myself, I'm awesome, this is great, yoga is so awesome, anything like that. And then seal that thought in. And as you inhale, just silently say the words to yourself. And then exhale it out like you're sharing it with the world. Nice. Your eyes are still open, or maybe they're a soft gaze. And then bring your hands back down. Nice. So we're in a seated pose, seated yoga. As your sits bones are rooted down, slowly start to extend your left leg long and root your right foot down. So your left leg is long with the heel of your foot planted on the floor. So if you need to scoot forward, that's completely fine. And then inhale, reach your hands up high. And then exhale, fold, reach for your toes, guide your heart towards your left toes. You should feel that stretch in your left hamstring, the back line of your leg. And then with every exhale, pull yourself closer to your feet, getting deeper into that stretch. Now, the good thing about chair yoga is, yes, you could do it anywhere, but also it's a good little reminder to stretch in the morning before you start your day. Just little tiny stretches. And then slowly start to crawl your hands up your thighs, bring your left foot in. Again, readjust, make sure your spine is nice and long. And then extend your right leg long. Rest your right heel onto the floor. Keep your left foot nice and firm, that 90-degree bend. Then inhale, reach it up. And then exhale, fold. Hinging from your hips, and then guiding your heart towards your toes. And then maybe you're gazing at your toes. Maybe you're looking at your toes. Is there dirt? Do you need a pedicure? Sorry, I clearly need a pedicure. And then with every exhale, again, guide your chest closer towards your toes. And feeling the stretch in the back line of your right leg. And then slowly begin to crawl your hands up your right thigh. Have your right foot meet your left. Nice. So slowly twisting our body in our seated pose, but again, readjusting, always being aware of your spine here, sitting nice and tall. So it's very common for all of us to slouch, get comfortable on your keyboard or on your phone. But how can you get more mindful about just sitting nice and tall, really squeezing your core in, squeezing your shoulder blades in, lifting your heart up. Nice, and then stay here, really focus on that. And then we'll twist in just a bit, activating our core here in our seat, really rooting down through your feet, squeezing your thighs together maybe. Beautiful. Now inhale, reach your hands up high. And then exhale, twist towards the right. You can grab the back of your chair with your right hand, or you could just place it on your hips, just twisting your body open. I have giant pillows here, so I'm going to move them to the side so I can feel the twist better. Pulling the back of your shoulder towards the left side of the room. You can place this left hand on the outside of your right thigh, or hold it onto your chair. Hold it onto the back of the chair. Chair is your friend, wherever you feel comfortable. And then notice your hips here. Are you trying to turn your whole body? Keep your knees forward. And then with every exhale, twist just a little bit more, but be gentle with your body. Don't force yourself into any stretches. Should feel the twist in your midline, in your obliques, your side abs. Beautiful. Slowly crawl yourself back to center. Inhale, reach it up just to neutralize your spine. I'll move this pillow back. And then exhale, twist. So this time your left arm is reaching towards the back of the chair maybe, or on your hip. And then maybe your right hand's on the outside of your left knee or on the chair. You can gaze back, gaze towards the left. Try to do the same thing that you did on the other side. On this side, you want neutral or equivalency. Sorry. Equilibrium, that's the word. And then breathe. And notice your hips here if they're starting to turn. Again, keeping your hips forward, your knees forward, twisting just through your midsection. And beautiful, come back to center. Nice. And then inhale, reach it up. And then exhale, lower it down. Beautiful. Now slowly start to scooch yourself forward. Now, as we extended both legs, or rather one leg at a time, we want to extend both legs now. Resting your heels onto the mat, or rather on the floor. Squeeze your thighs together, inhale, reach up. And then exhale, fold from your hips, reaching for both toes. Again, with every exhale, guide your heart forward. Wiggle your toes. Check those pedicures again. And slowly crawl your hands up. And bend your knees. Nice. So you're at the edge of your seat. Again, nice 90-degree bend in your knees and your body. And then place your right foot down firmly, and then slowly begin to place your left ankle on top of your right thigh. So, and then still sitting a little bit taller. Beautiful. So you should feel the stretch in your left outer glute. And if this is good enough for you, you can stay here. If you feel like you need a little bit more, you could guide your right knee towards your chest. I won't do it right now. This feels nice and good here. Feeling the stretch in your left glute. Breathing in, still sitting a little bit taller. Beautiful. And slowly unwind, switching feet. Plant your left foot firmly. And then place your right ankle on top of your left knee. Figure 4 here. Feeling the stretch in your right glute. Holding on to whatever feels comfortable. Maybe you're holding on to your seats. Again, pulling your spine nice and long. And take an inhale. And exhale. Again, you can opt to grab your left knee if you need a little bit more of a stretch without compromising your form and your seat. I can stay right here. Feel a nice juicy stretch in your hips. Awesome. Slowly start to unwind. And now let's get into our upper body here. And so slowly start to extend your arms long, sitting tall, and then exhale, twist your right arm underneath your left. So really compressing everything into your middle, squeezing or broadening your shoulders, but squeezing everything in. And then lift your elbows up. Take an inhale. And the exhale, continue to squeeze, compressing everything in. And take an inhale. Exhale, curl it in, getting into our core, bringing your elbows as close as possible to your chest. Still squeezing. And then inhale, lift it up. If this feels uncomfortable with your shoulders, option for a bear hug. And inhale, lift it up. Open up your chest towards the sky. Still squeezing your arms together. And then exhale, come back to center. Release your hands, shake it off like little wings. And let's do the other side. Inhale, reach it up. And then exhale, eagle arm twist. Bring your left arm underneath your right this time. Again, option for that bear hug. If it feels a little tight on your shoulders, but feel the broadening of your shoulders as you lift your elbows up and squeeze everything into your midline. Again, just hold it here and continue to breathe. Lift your elbows up to your shoulder height. And inhale. Exhale, curl it in. Bring your elbows towards your chest. Still plant firmly into your feet. And then inhale, lift it up. And then stay for your exhale. Now inhale, lift your chest. This is a slight back bend, bringing your gaze up towards the sky. And then exhale, lower it down. And then unwind your arms, shake it out like little wings. Awesome. So again, you're still in your seat. Still working out our upper body here. So inhale, reach your arms up in a slight mountain pose. And then lower your hands by your side, hovering the arms of your chair, or maybe you don't have arms in your chair, keeping your arms at your shoulder height, squeezing your shoulder blades together, palms facing down. And then relax, maybe even closing your eyes, focusing on your breath. So I have a little story. Back in the day, I used to be in a drill team, and as punishment, they used to make us hold this when we didn't do the drill right, or the dance right, or something like that. And I just remember one of the girls always messed up, and we were holding this for like a good 60 minutes. What it felt like 60 minutes was probably 60 seconds. But I just always remember that feeling. But then now as I do it as an adult, it's a good little arm tricep workout. So just a little share there, sorry. So keep holding it here. You're not punished, don't worry. But then focus on your wings and your length and squeezing the shoulder blades together. And then focus on that breath. It keeps you present. And if you focus more on the breath, you start to lose sight of the pain or any thoughts, negative thoughts that want you to get out of this posture. And inhale. Stay for your exhale. And then inhale, reach it up. Let's do that again. Exhale, lower it down. Ooh. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, lower down. So nice and mindful. Instead of just swinging back and forth, nice and mindful through your movements, nice and slow, moving through the pace of your breath, building up a little cardio as well as we move through these two postures. Inhale as you rise up. Exhale as you lower to your shoulders, squeezing those shoulder blades together. And just 8 more times. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Relax your hands down. Do you feel the burn in your shoulders and your triceps? That means it's working. All right, so now our comfy seat or comfy couch is going to help us stand through our postures. So let's lift ourselves up off our seat and come to a standing. Okay, and then come to standing by your chair. If you don't have an arm on your chair, that's perfectly fine. Use the back of the chair. So turn your chair around or your couch, or come to the back of your couch. But anything that's kind of just at your hip height or will help you stay stable. And you may not even need your chair too, if that's up to you. So we're coming to a stand facing our chair, hands at hip width distance apart, but slightly touching your chair. Keeping your feet hip width distance apart, and then inhale. Then exhale, take a seat like you were sitting down on your couch, and then lightly resting your hands on the edge of the seats. Squeezing your thighs together, rooting down through your heels, and then maybe you're feeling confident, begin to release your grip from the couch, but keeping your focus. Or maybe you're hovering your arms forward. Maybe you're getting a little bit lower. And then keep your knees pointing in the same direction as your toes, but notice if your knees are going past your toes. Sit it back more, lean into your heels, and then take an inhale breath. And then exhale, place your hands on your couch and lift it up. Beautiful. All right, so feet are still hip width distance apart. Placing your hands on the arm, slowly step your left foot back into a crescent lunge or a lunge. So you want to keep a nice 90-degree bend in your front knee. Press into the ball mounds of your back foot. Feel the stretch in your calf as you melt your heels back. Still using your hand or your couch as leverage or something to hold on to, or maybe you're even pushing away into your couch, really melting your back heel down. And then if you're feeling really confident, slowly start to release your grip, hands by your side. Maybe you want to reach it up. Maybe you want to reach it and hover over your chair. Squeeze your inner thighs together, find that stability, or just rest your hands. Beautiful, and slowly start to kick it up. And let's do the other side. Kick your right leg back in a crescent lunge. So keep a 90-degree bend in your left knee this time, and then press into the ball mounds of your right. Sink a little bit lower, maybe pushing against the couch. And feeling that stretch in your left, or rather your right calf. And maybe you're feeling confident, start to lift your hands up or over, or maybe on your hip. And then breathe. Beautiful, and then slowly make your way back up. Get feet hip width distance apart, hands on your couch. Then inhale. Exhale, hamstring curl. Begin to curl your right foot into your glute, keeping your toes flexed. And if you need a little bit more of a stretch, begin to grab for the inside arch of your foot. To find stability here, glue your knees together. But again, you have your couch, or maybe you don't grab for your toes, maybe you don't have that flexibility, that's okay. Maybe just hover your knees or your foot off the floor. Wherever you are, keep breathing. And without slingshotting your foot, slowly release your foot and then lower your foot down. Beautiful. Let's do the other side. Keep your feet hip width distance apart, hands on your couch, and slowly curl your right foot into your glute. You can leave it hovering if you need to, or when you're ready, start to capture for the inside arch of your left foot, and then glue your knees together for that stability. Notice the farther your knee is away from the other, the more wobbly you become. So keep everything in your midline. Still holding onto the couch if you need that stability. You should feel the stretch in your left shoulder as well as you kick your heel closer to your glute. Beautiful. And slowly release your grip and release your hands down. All right. Again, stepping back a little bit, hands are a little straight or like arm distance away from your chair. Getting back into that invisible chair pose. So take an inhale breath and then exhale, sit. Beautiful. Again, hands are on your couch, or maybe they're not. Maybe they're hovering because you're a little stronger than you were before. And then inhale it in. And exhale, push. Nice. And slowly face this way with the couch on your right side. And then extend your left leg long, just like we did earlier in our seat. Your foot is right directly underneath your hips and your shoulders. Hand is on your chair. Inhale, reach it up. And then exhale, fold from your hips. Reach for your left toe, still feeling the stretch in your left line of your leg. Guiding your heart towards your toes, and then slowly hinge up. Now this time you're facing the back. Couch is on your left hand. Extend your left, or rather your right leg long. Inhale it up. And then exhale, fold. Grab for your toes. Feeling the stretch in the right hamstring. And then inhale, hinge from your hips, rise up. And then exhale, come back to your chair. Beautiful. All right, so we're all done with standing. You did great. Let's get back onto our chair in a seated pose. Okay, and now we're back down on our seat. And then again, just rooting down through your sits bones, pulling the crown of your head up, but sitting nice and tall. You can place your hand on your thighs. Again, coming back to your breath. And taking an inhale, filling up your chest. And then exhale it out. Nice. So before we settle in and relax and meditate, let's start to stretch our hands, because I know we're on our phones and our computers quite a bit. Again, still sitting tall, and then extend your left arm long, point your fingers down, and I did this before, so let's do it together. Pulling your fingers into your body with your right hand from your index to your middle finger, to your ring finger, and then your pinky, and then pull it in, feeling the stretch at the top of your wrists. And then flip it up. Hand palms facing forward, fingers facing up. Again, starting from your index, middle finger, ring finger, and pinky, and then pull it in. And now you should feel the stretch in your inner wrists. Beautiful. And a gentle circle, and a gentle circle. Beautiful. A little cracking there. Let's do our other hand. Right hand forward reach at your shoulder height, and then lower your fingers down. It's already there. It's just right there. You should feel the stretch. So let's get into it a little bit more, really pressing our fingers in. So index, middle finger, ring finger, and then pinky. And try to pull it in on your exhales as much as you can. Beautiful. And then release. Point your fingers up. And then index, middle finger, ring finger, and pinky. Feeling that stretch on your inside of your wrists. And release your grip. Gentle circles. Beautiful. Awesome. So let's start to come into our meditation, the end of our chair yoga session. Whoa. And then roll your shoulders up towards your ears and down your back. Close your eyes. You can either keep your feet planted, or if you feel comfortable and you want to come into a cross-legged seat on your couch, on your chair, it's more than perfect. But focus more on your spine here, just staying tall, pulling the crown of your head up, and then bringing your hands together at your heart. Again, filling in through your belly, filling in through your chest. Exhale it out. And then just lose consciousness of your breath. And then relax your hands down. Let them fall wherever they want, with your palms facing up or down. Just enjoying the silence, or enjoying my voice. Again, sealing that mantra that you told yourself at the beginning of class, that affirmation. Beautiful. Slowly start to bring awareness back into your body. Take that deep breath one more time. And exhale it out. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. And roll your shoulders up towards your ears. And once again, roll them down your back. Roll your neck in a gentle circle towards the right. The left. And then bringing your hands together at your heart center once again. And now tucking your chin into your chest, just sealing off your practice and finding gratitude in your body for moving the way that it does, and allowing you to move throughout your day. And inhale, bow forward, sealing your practice. Namaste. Thank you.